concerned throwing the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, the 2 pick.
Yeah, you want the ratio really to be closer to 3-1 as opposed to the 2-1 that he had, but it is something to build on. They did get the win, didn't they?
Yep. Smith going to look to throw right away.
Right to Lockett. But that got burned by Tyler Lockett.
Now he's free at the 35 and down to the 27-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. Walker
That's a
with a
burn.
grab left side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Throwing is Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. First carry here for Ken Walker. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Smith. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's revelation, Brock Purdy, who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. Purdy. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Back to throw. Purdy. Dancing to his left. Pass complete there to Nacua. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he shifts past him. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Eluding the pressure right. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Well, a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And Purdy finds a way to move the chains. He slides to a stop, and he's got the 1st down. Back to throw here. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Puka Nacua, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the 49ers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing on third down, Smith. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Bust through the tackle. Oh, and this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Puka Nacua with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. Taking it about the 16. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. On 1st down, Purdy flushed out right. A short throw here to Latu. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Purdy off the play fake. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Now Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown. George Kittle, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners take a 3-touchdown lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Joe's been having a monster season for me, though.
75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Geno. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch a game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49ers. Offense set to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
On first down, it's Purdy. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. He's still on his feet. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Juwan Jennings as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's Smith now on second down. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And Lockett going to pick up a Seahawks first down as the tackle made at the 42. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Gino on first down. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on the past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The San Francisco offense. Ready to start their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
And every time I see one of these plays occur, I always think to myself, it takes a quarterback not only with a strong arm, sometimes with great mechanics, great footwork, obviously good bit.
Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk from 21 yards away. And the 49ers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Moody good with the extra point. Makes this 35-0 now. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Geno now to throw.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now Geno. This is Fant on the short completion. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And his throw is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying up.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, here's Walker.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Lockett, the man in motion.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
But down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity to cut into the...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say,
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1st down, Seattle on a pickup.
Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. He will push his way down to about the 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Smith. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out, and you and I, let's get to the airport.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So holding will
scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing again is Smith. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Smith on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for San Francisco, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Seattle, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Seattle.
today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Purdy going to the air right away.
Rolling to his left. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Here's Purdy. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that's going to be caught. How about that one? They fake the spike, and it winds up a touchdown. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led out by a man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower. But
Devontae Parker. A big play there for Philly. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Purdy. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Purdy sets up to throw again. And is caught. And some room to roam now. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. They go play action here. Purdy going down the middle, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Purdy now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Purdy, and it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey from 4 yards out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Leonard Floyd coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for the Niners, and even 40 yards.
Purdy. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They got to see if they can stop a score.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and...
And it'll be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Niners get there and bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
They're going to look to throw.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Steps away. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down.
He'll buy some time right.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-7. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
On first down, Hurts.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Second down, here's Hurts.
And it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
On third down, Barkley. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10
right at the 30.
Brown the motion man right. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley.
And a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Forced out to his left.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
To the right side, he's got Parker.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
On first down, Purdy.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Now Purdy. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his third pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing here, Purdy.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
And this is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 36 yards.
And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The extra point try now for Moody.
Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That was A.J. Brown's first catch of the whole game, by the way. He's been quiet all game long. There's this one by whoever number 5 is.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And down inside the 15 he goes. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. They'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Giovanni Ricci,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Steps away to his left.
Open man, that's Puka. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Eagles are right back in this football game.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Hurts throw complete to Dotson.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
And this is caught by Parker. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Out route pass complete to Goedert.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd down.
Back to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the fourth. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock, look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here's Purdy.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
2nd and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
3rd and 2. Back to throw, Purdy.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Hurt sets up to throw it.
It's complete to Parker, left side.
And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7. Hurts.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to take another shot here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
They go play action here. Purdy.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Puka Nakua
with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the 49ers are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for the Niners,